Hello everybody. Today I'm happy to bring you yet another Subaru that is owned by one of our family members. And I want to say that, I think I started this tradition to bring you more Subaru content. So if you like Subarus, I guess we are a Subaru family. And now this Telluride, that's the neighbor, so we're not going to worry about that. But this Subaru Impreza, I'm going to try to kind of move as far away as possible that you guys can see it. And those things behind, it's a garbage day, so they washed out their containers, so ignore those two. So this Impreza, see, is it Impreza or is it Impreza? Impreza. Yeah, it's got a Z. This was purchased once again by a relative, and this would be what, our fourth? So check this out. So it all started with our 2016 Subaru Forester that my wife and I purchased. Then that turned into that Subaru. Whoa, sorry about that. That Subaru Forester, I think that's a 2021. And then it turned into our current Ascent. And now we got this Impreza. So that's our fourth Subaru in the family. Now this was purchased used. I think it's a 2013 model. We're going to double check. And we're going to do a quick review, obviously. Want to look around. This is the first time I see it. I know that they purchased. I mean, I knew for about a week that they purchased it. But this is the first chance I have taken a look at it. And it was purchased used once again. I will check how many miles there is. Looks like some aftermarket. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, so these are definitely good aftermarket roof rack, or roof rails I should say. And yeah, it's got a few scratches and obviously some poopage, but once again, it's a daily driver. I want to say this is like the premium trim because I don't see any fog lights. I do see some scrapes, but nothing major. And let's take a look here on the side. It looks a little loose here. And and by the way, the key is exactly the same as our Forester used to be. So let's take a look. Oh, what happened here? I guess it's like the plastic covering that's supposed to be here, I guess. Let's see. All right, well, the mirror is not affected, but we'll take a look on the other side. Yeah, there's got to be some plasticky bits. All right. Looking good, looking good. Looking more good. All right, what do we have back here? Impreza PZEV. A little bump there. Symmetrical all-wheel drive, of course. I do think that Subaru does put way too many things. I mean, this is true for all of them. Like, look at all this stuff. You got two things there. You got two things there. Let's zoom in. That one's got one thing on the right and two things on the left. Okay, so I guess that must be not the PZEV component, or maybe they stopped putting something on there. But yeah, I mean, they do have a lot of stuff. But as far as the overall look, I mean, it does look like a Subaru. You got to give it to them. They got their design down and they're sticking to it. All right, yeah. So I guess this plastic component seemed to have walked away on this side. All right, not a big deal. It's, I don't know, other than cosmetic, I don't think it serves any purpose. And also, yeah, I mean, it does look like a different version of a Forester. So this one being a little older, but in general, I mean, you can identify this as a Subaru from a mile away. Now, let's see here. What do we got? 09, 12, yeah. I'm pretty certain that it's a 2013, so yeah, I got a little nick there. All right, let's look inside. So from the door card, got some clothing. Yeah, so I believe this is a premium trim. Obviously, they did not get a window sticker of any kind. So, but just based on the fact that it's got heated seats and they're cloth seats, I think it's the premium. It's not the super base model. It's the one above that. All right, let's see. What do we got? And we're going to start it up. It is really hot today. But from a door card perspective, yeah, I mean, it's got all the basics. You got your power windows, mirrors, locks, all that stuff. All the buttons and everything is exactly what it was before. Once again, I am comparing this to the 2016 Forester that I do remember. Let's see, 67,437 miles. All right, starts up right away. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I remember these controls. So definitely, you know what, I'm gonna put on number 1. Then we're gonna take the volume down here. So from the gauges perspective, yep, 2016 Forester. All these controls exactly the same. Even these 2 blanks are the same. This button, I think on the higher trim levels, probably for the power trunk, that's not there. We didn't have it. So there it is. The steering wheel is pretty much identical. Ooh, this one's got the paddle shifters. Look at that. We didn't get that. We didn't get that before. So let's look here. Yeah, this little eyebrows display. Let's see. What is this mode? Oh, nope. Let's turn that off. How do you control that? Let's see. Volume. Not sure. Honestly, I'm trying to see. Because I think, oh, maybe this? Although, no, that could be. Although, you know what? Maybe there is nothing to control here. I mean, it's possible that it's just static. Because I remember, I think we had something on the steering wheel. But I don't see it. You just have the cruise control. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly the same. You know what? I gotta ask the owner if there's a way to turn this. Well, let's see. Let's press this button. 5:45. Yeah. Okay. So that is to change the clock. But maybe that is it. Maybe that's just all it is. You don't change it. But yeah, as far as all these controls go, that's exactly what it is. This stereo has changed a little bit from what I remember. But yeah, this predates the backup camera for sure. You don't have the plus and the minus here. That's why you have the flappy pedals. Yeah, this is all pretty much the same. The glove box, yep. Let's see, cloth seats. Ooh, this one's got the factory rubber floor mats. So this is what I was mentioning before, is that, you know, we bought our 2024 Ascent, which is a more expensive vehicle. It's bigger, it's for family. We didn't get anything. We got a little, almost nothing, little carpeted floor mats. This one has the official Subaru floor mats, and I think, yeah, for the back as well. We'll go in the back. Yeah, we didn't get anything. So you got the heated and cooled seats. I'm sorry, heated, not cooled. You got the heated seats. Yep. So what's cool about these is that you can leave them on in the wintertime. And I know this one doesn't have remote start, but maybe if the driver decides to get a remote start later on, you can leave these on and they'll warm up your seat. So it's kind of like you have automated heated seats. In, you know, the ones that are electronic, the one that you have to press the screen, you don't have that luxury. So yeah, and the more I look at this interior, yeah, it doesn't look like you can actually change this. What else? The AC is nice and cold. A lot of room, actually. You know what? So being 5'11", the seat I think is all the way up. You got manual seat. The seat is all the way back. Yeah, it's a nice feeling thing. So here you go. You got these little lights here. It don't have a sunroof. So the Forester did have the sunroof. This one does not. You do have the Homeland garage with a compass. That's identical. Let's see. Yep, you got these. Oh, no light. Interesting. What about here? Light? Nope. No light here. What else? You got the little cubby here. Yeah. So it's almost like this component from here, they basically just took it and they just carried it on, these little turning knobs. But you know what? It's so straightforward that it's like, why ruin this? You know, same thing, you know, for the radio. It's very, very basic, and I think I might have, there you go. It was original on the aux. So yeah, so we got a little bit different stereo, but the basics are all there. So not a big deal. As far as the button goes, smells nice because of this thing too. All right, let's lower the window and let's get in the back, and let's also unlock it. Let's get in the trunk too, and we're gonna go on a little drive too. I like these too. I don't know what use they're gonna be in, but as far as just having them. All right, so the seat was all the way to the back, and you know what? Look at this. Got a lot of room. So being 5'11" and the seat all the way back, yeah, I'm not touching this. Can't touch this. What is this? What is that? Some sort of a, I don't know, laundry drying something. I don't know. So that's the thing. Yeah, you don't get any vents back here. Oh, you don't get an armrest here either. But you know what? Room wise, and I'm really digging these floor mats. Room wise, not bad at all. Yeah, the head is also quite far away from the ceiling too. So yeah, it is a comfy one. Oh, I think I locked myself out of the window, but all right, that's good to know. And you know what I like about these Subaru headrests? That they do this. I mean, they pretty much did it all across the board, so I kind of like it. And even on the 2013 model, they do. So yeah, you don't get any luxuries here. Once again, you do have heated seats up front, but no sunroof. There you go. All right, and you got these grab handles too that I kind of tend to use. Let's see. What's back here? Oh, there you go. We've got a button there in the middle. So this one does not have the little secret button that I found on my Ascent, where you can program in like a code to get into your trunk in case if it's needed. But it's, again, this is way less gimmicky. All right. Oh, it's even got the trunk liner. Man, it's okay. So whoever got this car originally, they got it with this. So whether it was standard or it was added later, yep, got a spare, got an air compressor in there. I'm assuming it wasn't standard. They either inherited it or they bought it after. But I mean, room-wise, it's pretty nice. So, yeah. Come on, fly. Yeah, you got the handle. So, all right, well, let's go on a little test drive. Let's see how this Impreza impresses me. All right, let's buckle up. So no backup camera. So I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way by steering out the back. Oh, the visibility, that's another thing. You know, for all and every Subaru that I've personally ever dealt with, the visibility is awesome. Yeah, I mean, as far as the driving, oh, and you know what? We're gonna look underneath the hood. You see, this is the one piece that I always forget. But yeah, I mean, it drives like that 2016 Forester we used to have. So yeah, I mean, the feeling you get, yeah, the noise it makes. Let's see, we're gonna check it out as far as what kind of engine it has. But yeah, I mean, driving it is an all-wheel drive, so that's good. That's kind of, I think that's kind of like what brought us to the Subaru brand at first, because we wanted, when our first kid was, you know, still being born, before he was born, you know, wanted the SUV, wanted to do the responsible parenting thing, wanted to get something a little bigger, a little newer, and then that's what brought us to the Forester. And yeah, this drives pretty much exactly the same. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if it has the same engine. I just have to be careful, you know, driving. There's a lot of kids. The weather is really hot, so a lot of kids are kind of out and about. But yeah, I mean, it drives nice. It's a little louder than your typical thing, but you know what? Even in our Ascent, it's still, yeah, it's a little louder. It doesn't really give you a super duper luxury feeling, but it drives just fine, brakes fine, steers all right. There we go. Yeah, let's look at the engine. You know what? I didn't get a chance to use the flappy pedals here. Let's see. How does it look here? Oh, sorry. Got to be in the manual. Oh, okay. So it's just like, there you go. But you know what? We have these things in our Ascent, and I've used it once when we first got it. I've never used it again because it's just, I mean, this is not the type of car that kind of makes you want to, you know, downshift, upshift, drive like crazy. Oh, look at that. Got a little cubby there too. It's interesting. Oh, and a little cubby there, maybe for a phone. Yep, so. All right, let's go look at the engine and wrap this up. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, there it is. All right. So what do we have? Fuji, Heavy Industries, Japan, 2013. Okay, so this is a 2013 gasoline. Let's see. Is this a 2.4? You know what? I'm gonna have to look it up. I mean, I got everything here. Oh, it's a 2-liter. There you go. So it's a 2-liter. Okay, so it's not a 2.4. So I'll have to look up the horsepower and all that stuff. Looks like a little bit of corrosion there, but probably if it starts causing them trouble, they'll probably replace it. Love the fact that everything is up front, all front center. You know, pretty. I mean, again, it's not a brand new car, but yeah. Oh, the filters and everything is in the same spot. So whether you have this or the Forester or anything else that's Subaru related, it is all exactly the same. So yeah, this looks very familiar to me. Well, so let's shut this. All right. Well, in general, what is this? Oh, that looks like somebody had like a parking sticker or something for the garage, or maybe some sort of a work pass to get into the garage. So, all right, well, in general, I like this car. It looks very familiar to me as far as just the overall dynamic, and once again, having a little nostalgia for this key. And yeah, let's wish him many years of driving this car, and hope it all successful, and we'll see. We'll provide an update if there is anything that comes up. See you, everybody.